And they have been for a long time. Long time. Talking about a celebration of what? A genocidal group of 32 nations with human rights violations all across their fucking shit. Because you see, when you talk about black people been on the front line for many years, shooting that motherfucking cannon across the bow. You know what I'm saying? And letting them know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And but many have been sidetracked and sold out throughout the years to maintain the fucking garbage on black people rather than liberate and bring justice and equal rights. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some motherfucking peace. We want equal rights and motherfucking justice. You know what I'm saying? We'll work. If you have both of those, then there should be peace. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to hear that equality and I love you and this and that. You ain't fucking symbolize none of that to us in no shape or form. We still fucking paying taxes. How the fuck we became slaves in this motherfucking country? Our ancestors, and we sitting up and paying a fucking tax. You know what I'm saying? And don't have no housing and sitting in the line waiting for many Mexicans and all types of other people to come over here, cross the southern border, and then pile up on these programs and knocking the American people back. So Joe Biden has sold us the fuck out. So has the demon Democrats and the rest of their deep state oligarch fucking Zionist shithead group and have been doing it for years. Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't know. I ain't got no love for you shithead. But at the same time, talking about we should be celebrating, saying NATO's coming too. No, why would we celebrate genocidal motherfuckers? Why would we celebrate genocidal, tyrant leaders coming to Washington and should be symbolized as Americans' status as a world leader? What status? Genocide? Murder, kill, rape, sex trafficking, pedophilia, war, and all kinds of garbage, and then jumping up in nuclear war at our doorstep, and then talking about admit the war in Ukraine. Ukraine is in Russia, you bitch ass son of a bitch. You up here jumping up a nuclear war right in the face of the people. That's what I'm saying. The people are continuously letting these people say anything, do anything, and they do nothing about it. We outnumber them 1,000,000,000 to 1, and we need to start to understand and use that across the planet Earth all together and support those who do not have the numbers in order to match up. That way, when they kill off all of us, they'll be here by the fucking self. But we must be willing to stand up, fight, and die for what we believe in. Live free or die trying. You know what I'm saying? But we see the creep Joe broke back bitch want to be President Biden. Allies have shown a unified front against Russia's President Vladimir Putin aggression. You chump that up. He did not do no aggression, no fucking way, other than what they have their internal, what you call cultural or internal squabbling, we should say, in their country. What the fuck is you doing up in it? And talking about an aggression. What aggression? That's wordplay and straight ass bullshit. There was no aggression. There was none of that. When Trump was in office, he was negotiating as a businessman and he was getting things peacefully done, without many people getting hurt and so forth and so on. Soon as this asshole, wants to get in and bump Trump up because Trump doing the right thing and he going against their bullshit, he could kill a motherfucker, rip a motherfucker, woke a motherfucker, fuck a nigga in the ass, type bull, sucker balls, all type of nasty mathematical deep state. You know what I'm saying? When we look at it, we're talking about, many of the corporations and military industrial complex and, all kinds of crooked FBI, CI, all kinds of crooked ass bullshit they created in this country in order to keep you poor and enslaved. White people, especially, because you are feeding the beast and you were feeding the giant. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me you were asleep at the motherfucking hill. And that is why you're in the position you are right now with the jab. You know what I'm saying? Indeed, we see here where Senate Majority Leader Mitch crooked ass wanna be fucking Republican jackass, a major supporter of Ukraine. Yeah, of course, that old fucking prune-faced son of a bitch. Oh yeah, He definitely, because he's crooked. He's a demon Democrat that was sent on the Republican side to sabotage it. When people gonna learn about that? Sorry, you have 34 of them motherfuckers probably up in there doing bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? But we see he's a definite supporter of the wannabe broke ass, fucking crooked ass, twisted mind, shithead Madame Blavatsky probably worshiper. You know what I'm saying? Zelensky sick ass at a Reagan Institute, at the Reagan Institute. A reminder of a bygone era. Yeah, a bygone of murdering people and genociding them for over 75 plus years that you have been involved with. Probably fuck off. You're garbage, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Talking about NATO is losing patience on losing patience with one of his members, and it's not who you think. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they're losing patience because they're full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a NATO and your new world order piece of garbage shit that you doing. You garbage, nigga. And those in the walls who spying around me need to go tell them that. You're a garbage group of people doing a garbage group of leaders doing garbage shit. We see Canada has been dodging its commitment to NATO for a decade. That's right, Trudeau. Even though it's good for your dumb ass, you would keep on dodging too. It may not be able to hold out for much longer. Over the past several years, after a while, you know what I'm saying, the Indian land has, you know what I'm saying, become an outliner, I guess outlier among the 32-member alliance. The 32-member alliance should be disbanded. They should be bust apart, and no more support must go to them at all. But we know full well that Joe Biden, just like he said, he got to create a homeland for the Israel, who's a fake and a funk and a apartheid broad in itself, is the same thing he's saying here. You know what I'm saying? He created NATO in order to be able to protect or to even challenge Russia, a country of nuclear armament. You know what I'm saying? And many of even Netanyahu's bald-head fucking dumbass y'all who got nuclear weapons. Imagine that. And was talking about using them on the Palestinian regular common people. Like he just bombed the school and shit while the kids out there playing soccer and doing shit. He up there bombing them and shit. This is the shit they've been doing to the African people, to the Palestinians. You know what I'm saying? You've been to 75 years. You got to be able, and where's the support of the Islamic nations? Where are you now? All these black people calling themselves Muslims and all this different shit. Where are you now? You should be stepping up for the Palestinian people by all means, enforcing a ceasefire and cut the bullshit out. You know what I'm saying? Get with it. You know what I'm saying? It's an emergency and it needs to be done now. So while we're looking at these talking about Canada and all kinds of shit, we don't give a flying fuck about your clown ass motherfuckers. Y'all full of shit and you've been killing African people for years. In first comments, the Kenyan force in Haiti, say no room for failure against powerful gangs. You know what I'm saying? Who created the vacuum for powerful gangs? You have been meddling in those people's countries for years. You have been corrupting the country for years. You have been involved in all its corruptions for years. And you expect, and now sending, see, this is what I'm saying, and then they're sending their international force over there into the country, rather than the Haitian people get their minds out their ass and tell these gangs, the gangs are over there terrorizing and doing garbage. The gangs must get their fingers out their ass and start to create a more stronger political base without the tyranny. You know what I'm saying? The chaos, the betrayal, and much more other shit to be. If you want to be able to become a great man or a great martyr within our world, you continue down the same garbage. And we're tired of it. We're tired of it. It's time for Haiti and us to look at Haiti in this fight, because you see the world forget about them because they're niggas. I guess because they're niggas. You know what I'm saying? I guess because they're niggas. You know, yeah, believing that we believe in what these white supremacists and all these different crooked ass motherfuckers, Zionist motherfucker, racist bitches, you know what I'm saying? Genocidal motherfuckers tell you about our race. Why don't you do some more investigation and stop calling us names that belongs to you? That's the embarrassing part. And stop believing that Africans were the first slaves on this land when it wasn't. It was white people. You know what I'm saying? So while you sitting there sleeping at the helm and not shooting that bullet across the bow like you're supposed to, and sleeping at the helm and letting shit go on and going right along with it because it was good for you, and you're white and you feel you fit in with them, you better realize that you do not fit in that class you did in Europe and you don't here at all. This is why you had to do a revolutionary war against England and England, Britain, and the different factions in order to create your so-called, I guess, independence. You know what I'm saying, and even create your independence from the Iroquois nation and many other nations of I guess the Ottoman Empire or whatever, and with the alliance of, of course, the indigenous people, the African people that were here. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing garbage, but you think everybody forgot about your garbage. No, we have not. You know what I'm saying? We see New York Times creep Joe Biden, woke back base pedophilia ass, embarrassing himself, renews drop out call. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he needs to take his ass on somewhere and sit the fuck down. We see Barron Trump gets a standing ovation at his father's Donald Trump Florida rally. You know what I'm saying? The first time we see here where he's dropping that, he's hitting it like his dad. Come on, this is what I want to hear. Cause I know the apples don't fall from the tree. I need Trump though to work more better on the understanding and not agree along with the genocidal behavior of Netanyahu. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much Christianity you have. The people around Donald Trump should be doing more research and giving them better information as to these people and what they've done. And I know you know. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to wait to see where your stance truly is. But it should be about saving lives, not destroying them. You see? It should be about saving lives and not destroying them. You know what I mean? That's what it should be about. All right. We see here where for the first time he ever done this. We see the son have finally spoken. Now, see the way, and this is coming in by Victor Nava 20 hours ago Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? We see Barron Trump gets a standing ovation at his father Donald J. Trump, the champion himself, Trumpy baby, Florida rally. First time he ever, you know what I'm saying? We see the young Trump, you know what I'm saying? The young Donald Trumpy, you know, youngest son, Byron, you know, Trump receives a standing ovation, you know what I'm saying? Standing ovation Tuesday at his father's Florida rally in what the president, fuck your former president, suggested was the teenagers duet on the campaign trail. We see he's only 18 years old, and that's right, he's a champion already. 18 years old, Barron is only 18. Turned and waved at the crowd of Trump supporters at his father's Doral golf course. As the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, praised him for his smart and demeanor in rising popularity. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That's what has to happen. That's what has to happen. You know what I'm saying? This is a young man. He's just turned 18. Oh, look at this. The 78-year-old president himself said stopping at a crowd cheering intensified. That's right. That's right, Trumpy Bear. You have listened to the words of wisdom. And the people need to follow that wisdom as well. If you're not going to produce, if you're not going to put involved, If you're not going to do something, if you're not going to produce a candidate, do something to be in that political arena to be able to change the tide of things. Then let the flow be the flow. Don't rock the boat. You know what I'm saying? Because we really don't want our boat to be rocking. You know, you know what I'm saying? A very young man who is now going to college got into every college. He can get into any college, every and any college he wanted to, and he made his choice to continue. He's a very good guy. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That's right. You got to get that young man on the ticket. We see here we got racist ass, redneck, neo-Nazi, neo-con, motherfucking Michael Pence, crooked betrayal ass. Pence slams RNC, you know what I'm saying, platform as a profound disappointment. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what you can't slam nobody because you in itself is a huge disappointment. So I don't know why he would say that about someone else. This is coming in by it look like Kyra Frazier, something like that, off of the political jammy jam. You know what I'm saying? This is coming in one day ago. We don't know what Eastern Standard Time. Well, we see the so-called wannabe broke-back bitch as well. Pence betrayal, crooked treasonous ass slammed the update Republican National Committee platform Tuesday after GOP leaders abandoned explicitly endorsing the national abortion ban. You know what I'm saying? Because something has to be done. You can't just keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? How long are we going to know that you've been got out and babies being thrown in the trash can in the corner? I mean, in an extreme situation, we could understand that. You know what I'm saying? But not everyone is getting it under extreme conditions. We see the RNC platform is a profound disappointment to the millions of pro-life. What do you mean pro-life? What do you mean pro-life? There is no pro-life, pro-murder. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We must look at it that way because our life has a life. You know what I'm saying? Michael Pence, you don't make... Man, get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit, rhetorical talk you talking about. You know what I'm saying? But we as a people, we're going to have to start to look at this thing from a much more better perspective. We even see Kamala Harris beats Donald Trump's new poll show performs better than Creep Joe Biden because they're an idiot. That is why her shit is doing better. Kamala Harris is not doing better than Donald Trump because you're going to end up with, if you let Kamala Harris get in there, you're going to have the same thing as Creep Joe Biden. No difference, especially her husband being a Jew. You know what I'm saying? We know that already. You know what I'm saying? So you keep on playing games, and like I said, fucking with these demon Democrats and talking about she has a better chance and this and that and all type of bullshit like that, and not putting a strong backbone in that White House, you're going to pay a lot for your choices of straight garbage voting and bullshit supporting deep state and criminal organizations. You need to get yourself to motherfuck together and stop playing around. You know what I'm saying? You know, we see here where Vice creep ass Kamala Harris could narrowly beat Trump in November, according to the new national poll from the Democratic pollsters. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how that is possible. You know what I'm saying? We see Harris is sitting wannabe broke back cheating ass as well. You know, Vice President is ahead by 1 point in the poll conduct by the firm. No. Trump is 42. You know what I'm saying? On the survey, 41. You know what I'm saying? The survey shows 12. Yeah, because if people are going to sit there and do these numbers and sit there and talk stupid shit, you know what I'm saying, in many ways, you're going to be in the same boat that you just left. What would be the difference is the question. So we need to start to look at things from a better perspective and start to grow more better in political situations. Because from what we've seen, you know what I'm saying, we have not seen any justification to the understanding of what the problem is, and what the problem is we need to stop with the voting shit and put the strong backbone in there who's going to fight, clear it out, and make sure that someone else also follows in that footstep. So this is Point Black saying, stay right, stay in the fight, but we're not going to stop fighting until we get it right. We are fighting for the Palestinian people as well as looking out to calm and ceasefire the Russian conflict and many other conflicts across the planet. Much of this is caused by the deep state, the oligarchs, and the Zionist garbage ass group of people. We must break the chains from that, and we must move forward now. Because that, in which they are doing and have been doing, has no place on this planet anymore. So this is Point Black saying, farewell. One, we will meet again.